Welcome back, MA. I'm Will Hanley, and I am sure glad to be here with all of you.
And I'm Eliza Dewar. Looks like someone's had their daily dose of caffeine this morning.
Oh, trust me, caffeine is not strong enough to give you this kind of effect.
Okay. Anyway, we have a great program planned for you guys. We have a segment where
Eliza, no. You're doing it all wrong. You gotta face directly at the camera.
Like this?
A little more. A little to the left. Yeah, right there. And this is Barely News.
Are you sure this is right? Why am I not in the intro?
Don't worry, newbie. Finals week is fast approaching, so all you freshmen, sophomores, and juniors better buckle down and review the Cornell notes that I'm certain you've been diligently taking all year round. Seniors, just go crazy.
This year's Big Bear Run, which took place on May 5th, was once again a success for the MA Sports Department with over 1,200 registered participants.
Recently, a meeting between district board members and teachers addressed concerns regarding direct interactive instruction, or DII, a program meant to enhance student involvement in the classroom by enforcing teaching methods district-wide. Teachers and board members alike hope to unify efforts to increase classroom participation and improve communication regarding these methods in future years.
On Friday, May 3rd, MA's video production class held its third annual Menlo-Atherton Student Film Festival, featuring 16 short films produced entirely by students. Highlights included an Easter Bunny phobia, a post-apocalyptic world, an autobiography, and multiple attempts to win the girl. Sounds like an average day in the life of a high school student.
The leadership class once again hosted the Battle of the Bands on Friday, May 17th to great success and receptive audiences. There was one band with a particularly handsome leading man that stood above all the others, but unjustly failed to win the competition.
Yes, Will, we all know that you're in a band. Now try sucking a bit less. The boys' varsity lacrosse team had a successful spring season this year, winning its second consecutive SCVAL title after defeating Sacred Heart in the championship game on May 11th. Great way to end the year, guys.
And speaking of winning, here's Miss Angelone to tell us about her many years as a snail racer.
Prior to teaching, I did snail racing, for instance. I'd find snails and dress them in costumes usually and race them. And it was exciting, but I knew that I wanted something a little bit more. And I've seen lots of students at concerts. I go to a lot of shows, so I've run into students at Outside Lands in San Francisco and at a Medeski Martin Wood concert once. And so I think it's more awkward for them. Behind me, you shall see 6-word memoirs. It's an assignment that my students do every quarter. On the other walls, though, are photo collages from proms that I attended. I think the most memorable one would be Homecoming 2001, where I was prom queen and I slow danced with Steve Lippy. I have a folder called It'll Make You Feel Good, and I keep it in that drawer right over there in my teacher desk. And every time I get an email or a Facebook message or a letter or a card or anything from a student that makes me feel good, I drop it into my It'll Make You Feel Good folder.
Bravo! What great stand-up comedic skills.
All right, calm down.
Calm down. What, are you my boss?
Well,
Yeah.
Let's see what seniors have to say about their time at MA.
I just feel really close to the rest of my senior class. We're all like family, and I think the hardest part of college is definitely going to be not seeing their faces on campus every day.
In my day, we had a winter formal.
One of my greatest memories at MA was going to prom with the love of my life.
Having to fulfill all of the requirements really broadened my horizons.
I wish I'd taken more PE.
I really should have studied for the KC.
My biggest regret? Not taking the STAR test more seriously when I had the chance.
I make a point of walking down Pride Hall at least once a day. It really restores my faith in humanity.
I'm really gonna miss Schoology.
I will never forget those spring lunchtimes on the green with all my friends.
The rock garden in the D Wing really added to the campus.
I would say that I'm really glad that I waited until fourth quarter of senior year to take care of my PE credits.
The International Festival appropriately celebrates MA's diversity.
If I could do it all again, I'd hang out with the water polo team a lot more.
I would say freshman year was definitely the highlight of my high school experience.
The really clean and hygienic bathrooms.
You know, in hindsight, I feel that the dress code really helped me focus on my studies instead of on scantily clad women.
It helped me find myself as a woman.
You know, I really don't think I could have learned as much if the smartboards weren't there.
Leadership has been invaluable to my high school experience.
MA has done a great job at building up my immunity to fire alarms, which I believe is a very useful life skill.
I'm also going to miss the delicious food.
I usually fill up my water bottle at MA to take home a drink. I've never been stared at for being not white.
Every morning, I wait until I get to school to go to the bathroom.
If there's one thing I would complain about MA, it would definitely be the bathrooms.
Really? I've always thought the bathrooms are kind of nice. Anyways, in local news, Huff Elementary School in Mountain View is host to the first elementary school debate tournament in California, an event that allowed young students from around the area to demonstrate their debating prowess. 4th and 5th graders making history. Wow, that really makes me feel like an underachiever.
It doesn't take much to do that, Will. Actor James Franco recently paid a visit to Kepler's bookstore in Menlo Park in order to promote his new book, A California Childhood. Franco, a native of Palo Alto, was accompanied by his mother and gave his presentation to a sold-out audience.
Menlo Park police pulled over 2 men for allegedly running a stop sign and found them in possession of $15,000 worth of illegal substances, including 772 ecstasy pills. Moral of the story, a high-speed chase would have been much more entertaining.
Earlier this month, Ecosystems Incorporated delivered a multitude of goats to Sharon Hills Park as a part of the City of Menlo Park's attempt to reduce the area's potential for wildfires. Hey, free petting zoo.
And now we have a bunch of students, to give advice for incoming classmen.
If you had one thing that you would tell to the incoming 8th graders to help them navigate the next 4 years of their life, what would you tell them?
Do your homework.
Yeah, what's something they'll actually do?
Do less homework.
Get involved in the fall.
Just like do sports and stuff.
This is something that I wish I had an upperclassman tell me when I was entering the school. Don't give up on your dreams.
Go get him. Now, can you say that again, but in a Batman voice?
I'm Batman.
Good luck.
Have fun! Don't try too hard. Don't ruin your life, you know?
Don't be afraid to be outgoing. Like, make new friends, and you'll have a lot of fun.
And there you have it. What's one piece of advice that you wish you had to help you navigate the 4 years of high school?
Probably do your homework not at 12 a.m. every night.
Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do what you desire.
Start studying for the AP government test so you don't have to have Mr. Florio.
You gotta find the best way to blow off steam. There's a lot of stress during junior year.
And live high school to the fullest, man.
We're in the library, you have to be quiet.
Stay strong, because the end is in sight.
That's good stuff. Just go for it. Just go for abstinence. Just go for it.
Well, it's not what I do. It's what I don't do. Homework on time. Please, do your homework on time.
What's the best way to style your hair to get through high school?
Definitely use products. And whatever anybody tells you, just follow your heart.
So what's something you'd say is a good way to manage stress levels over the course of high school?
I definitely think getting involved is the thing to do. It'll take your mind off other stuff.
Wouldn't that add more stress if you do more things?
Not if you're doing what you love.
Will, what advice would you give to me as an incoming junior?
Well, you should know your place and respect your superiors.
Is that a threat?
No. I would never threaten you, Eliza.
Well, that's it. I'm going to my trailer.
You don't have a trailer.
Then what do I have?
Well, the bathrooms. And that's all, folks. See you next fall.